what's up, guys? It's your girl Shawna, aka ShawnJ Game. I'm back with another YouTube video. Today what I have for you guys is a pretty crazy video. We're going to be interviewing the GOAT himself, Simp. We have Taylor here as well to go along with the interview. Alright, so like I said, I'm Shawna. We got Simp here and Taylor as well.
Yo, good.
First, I wanted to congratulate you guys on your amazing performance last weekend. How are you feeling coming off that win last weekend against LA Thieves?
We're feeling super confident against from that one to LA Thieves. I think recently we've been playing really good COD, and I think we're on 11-0 map streak right now. So we're definitely playing some of the best COD we've been playing. So it feels really good.
I think everybody would agree to that as well.
I can also agree. You know, it was absolutely insane seeing you guys perform the way that you guys did this past weekend. Can you tell us a little bit about how, you know, you felt during your insane 9 streak during the second round of that Control versus LA Thieves? You know, like what was going through your mind? How were you feeling in that moment?
I mean, it felt really good in that moment specifically, just because it was one of the few moments I've had in a month or two where I kind of had the actual, you know, I was winning all the gunfights I had, and I was kind of just aware of everything. I feel like recently I've kind of been missing a thing or two or not winning the gunfights I should be, so it felt really amazing to be back.
For sure. And, you know, after it's been very impressive so far, Stage 4 has been really good for you guys. What do you think sets your team apart from the others that you play against?
I think the biggest thing that sets us apart is the teamwork that we have and the chemistry. We've all been friends for super long, and we don't have any bad blood. We don't hide anything from each other, and we just all want to get better and win. So we're all putting in the work, and yeah, I think it really shows with how we play with each other and kind of just our gameplay.
For sure.
Brother vibes.
My guys.
So going into this next major, what would you say is your main focus for yourself and then your main focus for the team?
The main focus for myself is just making sure I'm staying consistent from scrims to matches and trying to make sure I'm calming the same. Because I think a problem a lot of people have is that, you know, they'll be calming a lot in matches or not calming a lot in matches, and they'll be doing the opposite in scrims. So we want to make sure that that's the most consistent. And then team-wise is just making sure we're staying composed and just winning our hard points, I guess. That'd probably be the biggest thing for us.
You guys feel like that's your weakest area currently is the hard point?
Maybe. I wouldn't really know. I think we're super good at all the modes right now. It's just a matter of what maps we play. So I think if we win the first hard point, the opening hard point, we should have a really good chance in the series. What's
been your overall kind of favorite pick for, you know, map in terms of like hard point and stuff?
Like personally?
Yeah.
I mean, Raid's probably the most fun to play, but Garrison, I also like Garrison just because it's 3 lanes, you know, like kind of classic, little gets mixy here and there, but you know where everything's happening, so.
Right,
Garrison has some sweet spots. I mean, I know some of them got patched, but you guys find every angle on that map.
Yeah. Salium knows it all, trust me.
And, you know, moving into the Stage 4 major with the move to LAN, what are your guys' you know, like your general feelings about it, and how do you think your team's going to perform?
Personally, it's going to be, I don't know how it's going to go just because of, you know, the COVID restrictions and everything, but I'm hoping it goes, you know, as any LAN would, just amazing, especially since it's the first one back. And then what was the second part of the question?
You know, we were just wondering how you think your team's going to perform once you guys make it there.
I mean, hopefully we perform just as good as we do online. You know, I don't want to be called an onliner, so it would definitely be good if we just came out with the fire at LAN and just have a good time. I feel like that's the biggest deal with it, just having a good time in the map and make sure everything's flowing.
100%.
Do you think that, like, that could be the case if you guys, you know, hop on LAN and, you know, things don't go so well, that's what people are going to be screaming, that you guys are only good online?
Oh, for sure. It's already happening now.
Wow.
Even though me, RCs and a BZ already won champs on LAN, you know, it's just because all the new people that get to watch since it's CDL, and, you know, it's been COVID since the CDL started, basically. So there's not much to really say besides onliners, so.
I was going to say, like, that's your guys' roots pretty much, you know,
yeah.
2019 champs, right? Or 2000?
I think it was 19. Yeah, I think it was 19.
Yeah, so you're pretty excited to get back to those LAN roots, or?
Oh yeah,
you just feel like it's not going to be different.
Amazing. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go with COVID, but like I don't know if we're going to be playing next to each other, like team wise.
I feel like they'll distance you guys. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be a little bit different, but it'll be fun to be able to actually, like, you know, trash talk in person if possible, or.
Hey, as long as you guys don't look like that one LAN video I saw with those kids, that There was some videos circulating from that event. I don't know if you saw them, but
when he dropped the monitor?
Yeah, he just, I'm like, yo, trash talking is cool, but now you just spend all your
yeah.
earnings on the monitor, buddy. Are you?
Yeah, locals are a crazy place.
And like, you know, with no crowd, that's obviously going to affect, you know, how some teams play. Obviously, opting, you know, the big factor in their performances, you know, crowd. So I'm interested to see how everybody kind of transitions into that change and stuff.
Yeah, it should be super fun.
The guys settle into LAN and stuff. You know, what would going back-to-back major champions mean to you and the team?
I mean the world. You know, we're still super hungry to win. We want to win champs. We want to win the rest of the majors. Personally, I think Toronto played amazing the stage 2 major with their teamwork and their skills, to be precise. But I think we still could have won that easily if we played how we normally did. So it's gonna feel really good if we can go back on top.
Back to back. So going into the next major, who do you feel is going to be your toughest competition, or, you know, the team's toughest competition?
I mean, overall, probably Toronto. I think they're still the top 2 team besides us with their, specifically with their teamwork. I think they work really well together, and they just kind of know how to play Cold War really well. So I think them is going to be the other top 2 team, and then if I had to pick someone else, probably New York, just because they've been the other team to really kind of be a hard match for us whenever we play them. You know, they're the team that sent us to losers in the last major, and we also lost one of our league matches to them. So definitely another team to look out for.
Right. And, you know, going against, say, Ultra or NYSL, what areas do you guys think that you need to be, like, perfect on in order to come out on top against them?
For sure playing our life and kind of just our teamwork. I think if we're not taking any ego chows or, you know, doing anything not with each other, I think we'll be fine, and any team we play will have a super hard matchup against us.
All right, so moving on from the next major, for the fans, would you mind sharing your go-to league play Cold War loadout for your AK74u currently?
Yeah, so for the muzzle, I use Spetsnaz Compensator. The barrel, I use Extended. Underbarrel, I use Foregrip. And for the handle, I use the GRU Elastic Wrap. And for the last thing, the stock, I use the KGB Skeletal Stock.
And you mentioned before, I think, that you changed one of those attachments because the grips weren't working properly, or?
It was with an old patch that happened. Okay. I think during the last stage, it was that the speed grip used to be 10% increase in speed, and then they nerfed it to 3%. And so at that point, you're losing more than you're gaining. So what everyone did was, instead of using speed grip, they just used regular foregrip, and they gave the same recoil control without the movement nerf. So that's why that stuff changed.
Okay.
And, you know, we're just kind of curious, you know, to see what your thoughts are on the current Krig and 74U meta, and if you could, like, bring in any sort of, you know, different gun in addition to those two.
I mean, I don't think I would add anything to the meta, or at least right now. I mean, I haven't really used much just because we mainly play comp, and all I'm really using is the 74U. But I think the meta's fine right now. I just think the Krig has a really good bullet velocity and headshot multiplier. And, you know, if you get hit at any range with a headshot from the Krig, it's going to feel like you're about to lose a gunfight. So I think if maybe just the headshot multiplier got nerfed a little bit, I think the meta would be perfect.
I agree with you entirely. I get stuck using the 74U in league play, and, you know, it feels like, you know, I get outgunned by, you know, Krigs across the map. No matter the distance, it feels like it's a sub sometimes, so I feel you.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so to wrap things up here, Simp, how do you feel about being people's top contender for the best sub in Cold War and possibly of all time?
I mean, I feel super blessed to be even in the conversation of best of all time. I still think I have a long ways to go to pass some of these players that are still playing now. But right now, I think I'm doing a really good job of kind of just working hard, keeping my head low, and just trying to just do everything with my team and making sure we're the best, because if we're the best team, then we'll be the best players. So it's all about that.
Do you personally have a favorite for best sub of all time?
Oh, for sure, Scump.
Okay.
Guys to go. There's no question about it.
It was only one answer, and he got it right. So
yeah. If there's anyone to take down and of greatest of all time, it's for sure him. So it's going to be a tall task, but I'm still in my early years of playing. So hopefully one day maybe I can.
You got time to close that gap.
Yep.
All right, so thank you again for coming on with us, and thank you to the CDL for sponsoring this video. It was like an honor to be able to talk to you, even, getting, a few moments of your time. I know you got a lot going on with the new major coming up.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate the interview.
Yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah, we wish the best of luck to you in FaZe and your upcoming matches this weekend and in the next major.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
So really quick before I ended this video, I want to go ahead and remind you guys that I will be co-streaming with the CDL on the 19th, which is going to be the first major back at LAN. So make sure you guys are subscribed with notifications on so you guys don't miss that. It's going to be a pretty crazy co-stream. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to have a good time. And also I want to touch base with you guys and see how you guys actually enjoyed the interview. Like, would you guys like to see me do interviews with more pro players? If so, who would you guys like to see on here next? I did really enjoy getting to talk Simps, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you guys do go ahead and drop a like and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more dope content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. ShawnJ Gaming out.